Hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So now we're going to talk about the Witch Awakening buffs preview. The changes to the Witch Awakening is lesser than the Witch Ascension, but nevertheless there are still buffs to her prowess in PvP and also a bit in PvE as well. Okay, so let me go straight to the website itself. This is the patch note changes in Korea server. Again, let me just say again that this is just a preview video. I do not have a Korea account, so I'm going to talk about the changes based on what is in the patch notes itself in Korea this week. A bit of background, Korea has reverted to weekly updates already instead of fortnightly. So for global and Taiwan is still on fortnightly. If we follow their schedule, next week onwards it should be the normal fortnightly update, and the week after should be the reverting back to the weekly update for Taiwan. But let's see how that goes, because if they don't do that, the updates for Taiwan will continuously, the gap between the Taiwan and Korea server will continuously increase by a lot. So I believe they would revert it back to weekly for Taiwan server as well. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the skills that are changed. There are only 4 skills that are changed here. So in fact, these 4 skills, the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So 5th skill is actually very simple. 5th skill is this, where basically this line here is removed. In other words, super armor will be effective for this skill in the arena. Okay, super armor is effective for this. That's right, in the arena, which means that this gives her definitely a greater prowess in PvP. Okay, let's talk about the next skill, the 6th skill. Buff here is that this is also a huge buff basically, because the change, right, is that instead of instead of this enhancement here where it gives additional usage for the skill, by default the skill here is changed to 2. You do not need to have this effective. And what is replaced here is forward guard. Yep, forward guard, guys. She's getting forward guard for this skill here. The one where she shoots from range, the lightning. So it's very nice actually. So now it becomes forward guard. So forward guard is always much stronger than super armor in my opinion, because it's basically giving invulnerability from the front, which in most scenarios, as a ranged character, right, is something that you will get to enjoy. Okay. Now the 3rd skill, which is a lightning storm skill, basically, they have moved the super armor effect here to a effect here instead. Based on what I can understand here, this weird Google Translate seems like that is the case. Okay. When we get the actual patch notes, I'll know for sure. But I know for sure that this has been removed from here, and I think it is moved to here. That means it's something that you need to. You only get the super armor at level 3, for example. Okay, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, now the most important update to the Archmagician or the Awakening Witch is that this skill here has been changed, where basically right now it's quite a lousy skill if you ask me. It's just a ranged lightning ball, that's it. But they have changed the skill such that basically it becomes a short dash. The dash distance is about the same as this dash, the normal dash here, slightly longer I would say. And while dashing, right, she becomes like the incarnation of lightning, where while she dashes with the lightning, there will be 2 lightning balls that will show out randomly on targets. And that 2 lightning balls are basically the ones that deal this damage here, which is the buff in damage here as well. If you see here, 1045% versus 600% times 3 is quite a huge buff. It's 1800, the 1045% versus 1800%. It's like 70+% above, almost close to 80% buff. For PvP on the other hand, the buff effect is not that huge. It's 270% times 3, which is about 810%, so about 50+% more, about 7-8% more, yeah, at least at level 1. And the other important thing is that you actually get a cooldown reduction from 6 seconds to 4 seconds. So you see here now, at the moment, it's 6 seconds, and you can only use it once. But now they have changed it such that it's 4 seconds, and you can use it twice. So it becomes a skill where you can dash you can do a short dash twice in a row, while dealing damage at the same time. So this becomes very effective in the GVG as well as Black Sun, in particular Black Sun I would say, to help you chase opponents. Of course, the mobility of it is still not as high as, for example, the newly buffed Ascension Witch fire movement skill. That is very similar to the Berserker fire movement skill. So it's nowhere near that kind of standard. In terms of the speed of it, the distance wise, with 2 usages, it may be able to cover 1 usage of that skill itself. Yeah, so this is the one I was talking about, where you get 1 more of the lightning ball. But at the same time, there is an addition here where you no longer get super. Super armor is added to this skill, but not in arena. Okay, so right now you see here there's no super armor, right? But super armor is added to this skill as part of the buff as well. As you dash around, you get super armor, which is important, right? Because when you're dashing around, you don't want to be interrupted and just fall. So super armor is there, but you don't get it in arena, otherwise it's way too imba. But you still get it in GVG. So that's why I say this actually buffs her GVG by quite a bit. PvE and PvP, I have to test it out, but the damage wise is decent, nice. And the rest of the changes here, I would say, is really more geared towards PvP and GVG. I mean, this is obviously for arena, right? They basically make it such that this skill, super armor effect, is effective in arena, which is this skill here. Okay, and this particular skill here, you get forward guard plus 1 more usage. So it's like you get forward guard with this. This is her range skill. Forward guard is really imba for this skill, if you ask me. So basically, they have buffed these characters PvP and PvE more. Sorry, PvP and GVG more. PvE just by a bit, just that 1 skill, but still it's fairly decent, I would say. So especially if you guys already are using Awakening Witch, and I'm sure you'll definitely welcome these changes. So once we get it in Taiwan server, which my guess it can range from anywhere between 1 week to 3 weeks, I will definitely do another video to show in-game the changes as well, rather than just previewing like this. Alright? Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you like the content, and if you do so, please like the video and click subscribe for more. Alright, bye.